Hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, what I do is I present videos in my point of view of everything having to do with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry Duke of Sussex. I'm pro the Duke and Duchess, so if you are not, it's okay. You're still welcome to listen. I just ask that you have an open mind, that you keep in mind these are my opinions, these are my feelings. I'm not trying to impose anything on you. I just hope you can listen and do so with some, humanity and respect. And if you leave a comment, try to be nice, because if you're not nice, then I have to sit there and think about, okay, what can I say that's even worse? And then, I don't want to live like that. You know what I mean? So be nice if you can. Okay. So there's this rumor on social media, a lot of YouTube channels. I've seen a few videos that claim that Meghan told an aide or some third party that she and Harry are one plane crash away from the throne. And apparently, there's some kind of, there's an allegation that there's a recording of her saying this. Now, what do I think about this? I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't think Meghan ever said anything of the sort because it is so incredibly crass and so incredibly politically incorrect and so incredibly insensitive and so incredibly evil, right? That and so incredibly stupid. I mean, if somebody is going to be that evil and that horrible and that inhumane, they would never say it out loud like that where it could be recorded, right? So I think this is a malicious lie that is being spread about Meghan. And I think that Meghan has to consider, and I'm going to write an article about that soon on my blog. My blog is Meghan and Harry advisors.blogspot.com. But I think it's quite possible that the time has come for Meghan to consider having in-house legal counsel. Like, I mean, where, she literally has, two lawyers, two to four lawyers. I don't know what their financial situation is. You know, it could be better than I think or not as good as I think. But depending on her financial situation, for her, um, for her foundation, Archwell, and personally, they need to have an in-house legal team, and they need to address some of these things because I think that I think this potentially rises to the level of defamation. And I don't know that she necessarily has all the time in the world to police the internet and to protect her reputation. And so you have all this reputational harm and reputational damage that is occurring little by little, eating away like acid at this woman's life and her reputation on a constant, unstopping, persistent, malicious level and basis every day. It's like a virus, it's a viral thing. It's like a COVID, it's just horrible. So, I mean, I am not an expert in this kind of stuff. I mean, yes, I went to law school, right? I went to law school. You can call me a lawyer, whatever you want, but it's not my world. I mean, I don't sort of actively practice law. Of course, if Meghan wanted me to actively practice law, I'm there in 2 seconds, right? Just send me a ticket, I fly to California, and voila. But there are people who I think are very good at being sort of in-house counsel and dealing with things like this. She needs sort of really tough bulldog types. I'm not a tough bulldog type. I don't like too much stress in my life. You know what I mean? So I'm probably not, I'm talking myself out of it, but I don't know. But, I'm more of a transactional type of person rather than an adversarial confrontational one. But I would say that they're at a point where they need to have in-house counsel, and they need to start addressing a lot of the stuff that's on online about this young woman. And if people are saying that there is a recording of her saying something this gross and this horrible, I mean, I think this is reputationally harmful to her image, to her brand, and it's something that she needs to force their hand on. Okay, you've got a recording of me saying this. You produce that recording, or you remove this video from the internet because it's causing me reputational harm, and it is malicious because you know that it's not true. It is a malicious lie, and the fact that I'm a public figure is not an excuse to you defaming me, because this rises to the level of of malice, right? It's malice aforethought, whatever that is. I don't remember what they, you know. I mean, I'm not even sure if that applies in defamation, but definitely malice. When you are a public figure, I think in California, you have to prove malice to prevail on a defamation case. And this is not the only thing. I mean, there are other things they're saying, and I want to address it in a blog post soon, either on my Patreon account, which you can find over there, or on my blog, which you can find also on the same bar over there on the screen. Anyway, that's all for now. It's too long. This video is 6 minutes. I don't want to go over 5 minutes. It's very difficult to stay under 5 minutes for a video, but that's sort of my ultimate goal. Thank you for listening. It is my pleasure to speak with you today, my darling, my darling. And if you are not subscribing to my channel, please consider doing so. I would love to have you, even if you are not as in love with Meghan and Harry as I am. If you already are subscribing, I want to thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. And when I get to 100 followers, I'm going to select one of my followers and send you a beautiful little gift. I don't know what yet. Maybe some French chocolates or something. I don't know, but I can't wait to get to 100. It's gonna take a while, because I think about 30 right now. But when I get to 100, I'm going to randomly select one of my followers and just reward you, because I just love you so much for giving me your air and your time. Have a nice day. Remember our motto, and even for me, I'm not preaching, I'm not perfect. Live and let live. Please. That's what we need to try to do in this world, okay? Have a nice day, my darlings.